Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we've got our video review for Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the remastered trilogy all in one neat package. The question that we're always asking is it any good? It's Mass Effect, so yeah, of course it is. And we could just end it there, but well, I've got a script and I'm going to do my job and read it. You do your job and watch. Let's do our jobs. There are two groups of people in this world, those who have played Mass Effect and those who haven't. So, winners and losers. Are you a winner coming back around for a victory lap, or a loser trying to make right the massive wrong in your life? If you're a winner, you want to know if it's worth having another run around in Mass Effect's sprawling space opera, and if the games are as good as you remember them to be. If you're a loser, you want to know if this franchise that's now in its teens, the first game released in 2007 after all, you want to know if it's worth getting invested into here and now in the year 2021. If you're watching this in the future, change as applicable. No matter which camp you sit in, the answer is yes, 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 yes. All three games hold up really well, and they're definitely worth investing in if you're a newcomer. In fact, they're so good that if you were any sillier than you already are, and come on, if you've gone this long without playing Mass Effect, you are quite silly, I'm sure I could tell you that these are new games, not remasters. What are the games all about then? They're space operas with massive long stories, and it all begins with Mass Effect 1, and you taking the role of Commander Shepard as you travel the galaxy, engage in a few Star Wars, and save the universe from the Reapers. It's standard sci-fi stuff then, but Mass Effect does it so well that its stories stand the test of time, as does the gameplay, for the most part. The games all look fantastic, running in 4K and up to 120 FPS if you play on PS5 and Xbox Series XS, and have the TV capable of hitting that very high refresh rate. The games have all been given a facelift and some tweaks under the bonnet. This means they all run much better than they ever did on the original hardware they were released for. Remember 20 FPS gunfights in Mass Effect 3? They're a thing of the past. Mass Effect 1 definitely benefits the most, seeing as how it's the oldest of the bunch, and it even gets an updated HUD to bring it in line with the sequel and the controversial third entry. People are still angry about Mass Effect 3's ending. Get over it. What I thought was really cool was being able to play the games in quick succession. Back in the day, your decisions in each game would have effects on subsequent games, but you'd have to wait a couple of years for the next game to release to see how those choices played out. Now though, you can see the results of your choices play out as quickly as you can play through the games, providing you play them in the proper order. You don't have to, and you can skip ahead if you want and get caught up with the Mass Effect Genesis interactive comic that retells the stories but gives you the chance to make the big decisions without having to invest a couple dozen hours. Something else you'll no doubt notice if you play through the trilogy is how the games evolved from RPG with cover shooter mechanics to cover shooter with RPG mechanics by the time Mass Effect 3 starts. That's not a slight against the games, just an observation on how the trends at the time dictated the change in direction. But in fairness, the games still do everything really well. The RPG side of the games are really deep, with dozens of characters to get to know, decisions to make and stories to explore. The combat evolves from a somewhat clunky afterthought into a genuinely decent shooting feature. Sitting down to play Mass Effect Legendary Edition for the first time, I was curious to see if the game would hold up by today's standards. So the question, does it hold up? Is it any good? Does it look good? Does it sound good? Does it play good? Yes, 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 of course. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is an amazing collection of games that feel as relevant now as they did when they first released, and they are a worthy collection of games for a remaster. With each game clocking in at a minimum 25 hours plus DLC, there are worse ways to spend your time, and whether you played them first time around or if you're looking for something new, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is definitely worth a look. And that's the end of this review. Thank you for watching and for sticking around until the end. You're a trooper. Why not go ahead and take one more for the team by hitting those like and subscribe buttons below. Leave a comment and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss a video. The info box has our social media channels, website links and our supporters links where you can support the team, if you can. I've been Chris, you've been a Legendary Edition, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.